Alright, let's get back to normal. Quit playing, David. Quit playing. You're messing everything up. Okay. Okay, so it's been a while since we've seen this. Oh man, where was I at, right? Where was I at? So with that said, I want to apologize for me being so drastic with the change. But we lost some people along the way. I'm sad for that, but I guess that's the price you pay for getting too ambitious. So anywho, that's that. I'm gonna leave that where that's at. Try to move forward. Try to do better. Try to be more on track, right? So with that said, let's see what we got to do on this and try to tidy this up so we can get back to normal with things. So of course we have our track here. Okay, this is a piece of flex track, and it's going to have to go through the wall right there where you see the curves are at. So that's very simple to do. What I'm going to do is put this into the flex track. I've always liked to use preset tracks on curves because you know it's right. You don't have to fiddle with flex track trying to pin it and everything. This is a 22-inch radius, so that's going to be perfect from here to here. And of course, do the same over here. Come out with the flex track and get it back into here. So once I get this in, then I'll be able to go on the inside and build the platform. I'm not going to show the build on that because there's a lot of filming. I'm just going to show the after on it. So let me go ahead and start doing some filming on this for you guys and try to secure it in, and we'll call it the day on this part. We got some loose rail joiners here. I'm going to go ahead and put this into the preset, right? So if you're new, a rail joiner goes onto your track like so. You can see the presets have a slot so that the rail joiner goes right into. So here, putting it in. These flex track rails move, so you can move them the way you want. Don't worry about this transition from here to here because I'm going to put ballast and it's going to build under it. You don't have to shim this. This is perfect. Perfect. Now I may need to slide this up a bit, shift it. Well, maybe not. There we go. Beautiful. That looks good. I like that. So it's going to work perfect going through the wall. So all I need is a hole from here, like, like so. What I'm gonna probably do is take some plexiglass and move it side to side so I can seal it when my AC's on. Good idea, right? You do not have to do nothing fancy right here, okay? No kind of crazy things or anything. Just leave it. Grab you some all-purpose school glue, white glue. The strong bond, the extra strength bond would be your best bet. But Elmer's glue is a great brand and it works perfect for this. So what I do for this is in different sections and glue it. So check this out. Go right here. Boom. That's all you need. Do the same thing about every 4 inches just to make sure you get that hold. Okay, that's it. Go about 3 or 4 ties, with the glue. And what it does, it self-levels itself, and you don't have to do anything fancy. Yeah, you don't have to do anything fancy. It works just perfect. Even where the track doesn't touch, do not push down because you're gonna create a dip. Just let the glue go in, and it'll build up under it, and it'll give it like a footing to the track. You can see the spotting the way I'm doing it. I'm gonna continue going in. So, of course, we're gonna take a look at this. May need a easement. This may need a slight easement like this. So what I'm going to do is build this part up a tad. Okay, so maybe this piece of styrene might work. I'm going to cut a little slither off of it. This might work. Let's try this. That might work. Yeah, that's better. Just kind of looking at it, eyeballing it. Uh, that looks okay. Let's get a car here and see what kind of um, see how this car acts when I push on it. It'll tell me. Yeah, so it comes down a little bit. It's not bad of a dip. I'm happy with that. Okay, I see. That's where she must lie. So what it's doing is going like this, and it's going up a tad. Perfect. Let me leave it. These minute things make a difference, and you just kind of eyeball it and go with your gut instinct. I'm putting a lot here because it's such a gap under here, so we're gonna put a lot right there. That's it. Let's let this dry, and I'm going to continue to finish the flex track. Oh man, day 2 to the trestle build, folks. I'm looking at this. Looks like everything dried up very nicely, sturdy, and this part is finished from here to that wall over there. So now it's time for me to start laying this final piece in here, and of course repeating the same steps I did here. So let's get this going. Hope this helps someone how to lay track, or somebody new trying to figure it out. Can have a little challenge to it, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So what I did, I already put my rail joiners in, slid this other little piece of flex track in. Now I need to see where my curve is going to lie here, okay, before I even cut this. So no problem, no fret, no biggie. Of course, I got a pack of presets again, or code 83. I don't know. I just prefer code 83 because of the prototypical, they would say. But no, I don't know. I just always done it with code 83. Code 100, code 83. It's not much of a bigger difference. Okay, so there you go. I'm going to see where this is going to fall. So what we're going to do is take our rail joiners, put them on our presets, just like we did in the beginning. It's basically a repeat. Just giving you a repeat of what we did, right? And sliding it in. Come on. Nice and sturdy. When you slide it in, be careful not to bend this, because you're going to create yourself a bend. So there you go. Put this through the wall. Ooh, Lord, looks like the curve is going to have to start about right there. Well, I tell you what, that's where the curve is going to have to start. So now I know where I need to cut this. No problem. Yep, should reach. Let me eyeball this and see. Never, ever, ever cut this without safety glasses. I didn't wear mine, so that's why I'm saying it. Bad idea. As you can see, a Dremel gives a good cut, good clean cut. So there's no smashing of the rails, or once you cut it, it's done. You don't even have to file. At least I don't. Okay. So we're going to pull this back apart. Here, as you can see, I cannot put my rail joiners in, so we got to cut some ties out. I'm just going to go ahead and go with the 2-tie method I've always stuck with. And there we go. Putting it right back in. Looks like this track has a slight bend in it up. So I'm hoping I'll be able to pull that down. So let me kind of look at it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to bend this down a little bit. All these little problems you run into can make a difference to track laying. So I didn't bend it much, but I wanted it to conform a little bit. Okay, that'll work. This one has a little sway in it. So let me show you a trick how to release this. This is already glued, so I shouldn't have glued it until I put this piece in. So let me show you a trick how I'm gonna release it and re-straighten this up with this track, because I want a streamlined track, even though this would work, right? So let me show you how I'm gonna do that. So hot water would work just as good probably, but I'm gonna use a little acetone because I want it immediate. So I'm gonna put a little bit on that glue. And I'm gonna straighten this track up with what I'm laying with. Okay. There we go, a beautiful release from it. There we go. A beautiful release. Let's clean up our trestle right here. Quit jumping ahead of myself. Okay, that looks good, that looks good. Now I need my straight edge to line all this up. Here comes our 36-inch straight edge. And we're going to start here to here. That looks good to me. Let me eyeball this. Now it's straight. Now it's straight. I'm happy with that. Before it was having wiggles in it. So I had a wiggle here, here, and somewhere up in here before it met this. So it's all straight now. And I'm just going to glue this in. I'm going to stop gluing it up until about this point, because off camera I'm going to shim from here to here, because we have some bad elevation height here from the track to the base. So I'm going to have to shim it or figure out what I'm going to do. So let me stop with that. Okay guys, there you have it. Minus the hitch that I had to undo what I did the other day. Because I wanted to keep it straight, it would have worked, but I just didn't want the whoops in it. So now it's all straight and uniform within itself. It's glued, it's secure. So my big next thing is going to be putting a platform on the inside, connecting all this together, getting a DCC system for it, and start running my trains. So with that said, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll catch you on the next one.